November 1st, 2020. Psychological and behavior needs. That's it. I can't get this to focus. Come on. It says autism spectrum disorders. They say my son has, and I tell him why do you have my boy listed as autistic? What the F is wrong with you people? What are you planning on doing to him? He is not autistic. He is too young to diagnose as autistic. So why does it say he is autistic? I want an answer on this immediately. My son is not your cash cow. He is a human being, a child. I will get to the bottom of this. You are evil, evil people, and you belong behind bars. She says, Mr. Moose, this is Kathleen Martoncik, Arizona Attorney General's assistant. Mr. Moose, if you intended to attach something I did not receive it, what documents do you have listing your son as autistic? Did you see it in a diagnosis document or something else? Mr. Moose, thank you for bringing the reference to autism in the recent report to my attention. When I saw your email last night, I shared your concerns that a child as young as yours would have been diagnosed with autism without significant testing that we all would have been aware of. So I followed up on it immediately. I have been assured it is a typo. It will be corrected, and I will make sure the next time we are all in court that I let the judge know that it is a typo. It is my understanding that there are codes that are inputted that are associated with all types of medical things, from the common cold to autism to cancer. No one is saying Grayson had any of those. I'm using these as examples. If you accidentally key in the wrong number, then the wrong medical term pops up. I imagine that's what happened here. So you're telling me that all they have to do is key in the wrong code and the kid gets the wrong medication and I'm having a hard time, this is me to Martoncik, I'm having a hard time believing that the autistic claim was an accident, since you guys get 3 times the funding for the children with health issues. But you took it off, so that's a start. I'm just wondering if any of you know how to use a copy machine. The copy of the letter looks like a 2-year-old made the copy, and half of it is cut off the page. You might want to get someone on your team that can properly use a copy machine, if that's the best you guys can do. It's really just another slap in the face from your department. We are getting used to the way you do things, but this letter is very important to Brittany, and half of the copy received from your department is... from your department. We are getting used to the way you do things, but this letter is very important to Brittany, and the half of a copy she received from your department is disgraceful. I will be filing a complaint, just so you're aware. I think tax dollars could go to better use than having an illiterate person running your printer. It's really not as hard as it looks to make a copy. You just need to pay attention to what you're doing, maybe have a high school education. I'm not sure if you've seen what was given to us, but you really should look into it. There's no excuse. It just shows how spiteful you all are and how much family reunion is the opposite of your goal. Also, I want to apologize for the bad language I used in my last email. I'm sure you understand my frustration when seeing that you labeled my son as autistic to try to get extra funding from his illegal imprisonment. Have a wonderful day, and if I could suggest you all take printer and copy class so you learn how to make a valid copy of your documents. I can only wonder if this was just Brittany's letter, or do you make all your copies as poorly as you did for her daughter's letter? You all never cease to amaze me with your blunt disregard for children and families. That letter that is referenced, they wouldn't let Brittany see her daughter for over a year, and they said for her to start writing her daughter letters so they could get back acquainted with each other. And then when she did, her daughter wrote her a letter back, and they sent her a photocopy of it that was only half of the letter. The page was cut in half, and it was just horribly done, and they wouldn't give her the real letter, the full letter from her daughter. This is what we're going through, and they tried to label my son autistic, is what I'm trying to show here. This is after they shot him full of vaccines against my will. I'm going to make a bunch of videos right now of my evidence. I'm reading the stuff. It's all here exactly how I read it. I know my phone isn't focusing very good with the pages, but thank you. I'll be making some more right now.